When Cal Poly students return to campus, they'll have the option to text 911 for help during an emergency. But that same service has been available for about a year in San Luis Obispo County, and almost no one uses it. KSBY's Asia Gore has been looking into this. So, Asia, do we know why?
Well, Kathy, I spoke with several people in downtown San Luis Obispo today, and only one person even knew the texting option exists.
Text to 911 is a program designed for the hearing and speech impaired, and it's also for those situations where it's too dangerous to make a phone call.
When a person texts an emergency situation to 911, dispatch receives the message and signals law enforcement to help. But that's not happening in San Luis Obispo County because, according to the sheriff's office, virtually no one uses the service.
We've received about 30 text to 911 calls. Most of those have been people that are wanting to test the system, see if it works.
SLO County Sheriff spokesman Tony Capola says dispatch did receive one legitimate call in the past 10 months about a fire, but he believes most people are simply unaware a text option exists. It seems he's right about that.
I know 911 texting exists in some localities and not others, but I didn't know it was an option here.
Many people like Diane Barney say they didn't know about the service, but think it could be useful.
If you don't want to necessarily have someone hear you, maybe if you're out to eat and something's making you uncomfortable, you can just text instead of call.
Cal Poly students can now text 911 for help from campus police. It's an option school spokesman Matt Lazier believes will increase campus safety. Gurpreet Sahan believes the state-funded technology could be pivotal, especially for younger generations accustomed to texting, if it's used.
I work with a lot of teenagers that struggle sometimes with verbal communication, so texting is easier.
And in areas where the text 911 service is not available, the FCC requires phone carriers to send a bounce-back message notifying the person the text did not go through. Live in the studio, I'm Asia Gore, KSBY News.
Thank you, Asia. Now, if you decide to use the service, you cannot use photos or emojis. It needs to be sent in plain text.